So I'm here with Zach and Matt from the band Beholder. They're headlining A Stage, I believe. Is that correct?
That is correct, yeah.
All right, headlining A Stage at Lamb Jam this weekend. First off, tell me a little bit about Beholder. Tell me about your band, where you're from. How would you describe yourselves?
That's a good one. Hey, we got started back in October as Beholder. Three of the other dudes in the band were in another band prior to this, touring band. They toured the U.S. and stuff. And then we decided to start this band. It's been going since about October or so. And we're just a five-piece, what do we call it, Zach? Progressive hardcore kind of stuff?
Yeah, I'd say.
We like to compare ourselves with Haste Today a little bit.
Nice.
We kind of got that sound going on. And but we're all about the message. I think the message for all of us, and it's more of a worship experience for us.
Okay. Now, a lot of people say worship. A lot of people have a definition of worship. Now, I just attended Cornerstone recently, and it put worship in a completely different perspective for me. How would you guys say that you worship through your music? You guys play a little bit heavier style. So, what is worship to you, and how are you able to do that through your music?
Well, it's funny. Since I'm the vocalist, I think Zach can talk more musically on this. As the vocalist, for me, my worship, not only is it the literal words that I'm singing and screaming, but it's just the overall feeling I get with music. I mean, I'm sure you know that too. You know, when you listen to music, the whole reason you listen to music is because you get that feeling, you know, from certain bands and from certain songs, and that's how I take it. You know, every single song that we play, certain parts of the song, certain lyrics of the song, it's all worship to me, and I think only about God as I'm doing it. And I don't want this to sound selfish or anything, but for me personally, it's not necessarily even about the people watching sometimes. It's more about myself and God, and I want the people to see that, to witness that through what I'm doing. And Zach can answer more about musically for him.
I think musically, the worship part of it is just the fact of God, the blessings that He's given us, like as musicians, and so that's the only reason we really do what we do is because we just feel blessed for the opportunities that we've been given, for the talents we've been given. I think another thing is that like with most of the songs, they're either struggles or like stuff like that we've all endured in our lives, and so listening to the lyrics and like playing it kind of gives us like it flashbacks to like low points in our life, and so like it just keeps, oh my gosh, kind of keeps us like up to date on like our stuff that we're slacking on with our relationship with God, and so it's just stuff like that really.
Well, and it's worship, like the things, the struggles and stuff. Even though we went through those struggles, it's about going back to that point and thinking about how God has helped us through those times in our lives. So in a way, that's what worship means to us. It's all about God. Every single thing that we do in this band is about Him.
Okay. Now tell me a little bit. Where you guys out of, and I also noticed on your guys' Facebook page, you guys are headed to Atlanta shortly after Lamb Jam to record. Is that correct?
Yeah, just a few weeks after Lamb Jam, we're heading over to Atlanta, Georgia, to Glow in the Dark Studios. Really super excited about that, and I know Zach can attest for this. It's kind of one of those things that we all kind of dreamed about doing and really wanted to do. I mean, Zach can attest that, right? I mean, yeah, it was a dream of ours. We had thought about Glow in the Dark a long, long time ago, and then God kind of put us in front of that, and we were like, hey, this is pretty obvious to us what we need to do. So, but yeah, we're heading to Atlanta, Georgia, Glow in the Dark Studios with Mclaughlin. He's worked on a lot of records, including, I guess, most notably, My Children, My Bride. He's worked with them.
Nice.
He's done some stuff with Bring Me the Horizon, and gosh, I'm trying to think of, you remember the other bands? Our buddies in Red Morning Voyage, he's worked with them. And so we feel really blessed to have this opportunity to go there and stay for 2.5 weeks and work on an EP.
I think another thing about that studio is that like Matt's favorite band is Under Oath and mine's The Chariot, and they've both been recording there, so just kind of going to a place where we know our favorite bands and like favorite musicians, and just like the sound that they get is just super exciting for us, knowing that we can do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, shortly after that, I noticed you guys are playing a show with War of Ages. Is that correct?
Yeah. We're playing a show at War of Ages. It's kind of funny how that all happened. We got a buddy who runs a venue in Heron, Illinois, and actually Fleet for Purging just played there last weekend.
Nice.
Last Sunday. But anyhow, we had the opportunity. He asked us, we hadn't actually played there before. He asked us if we wanted to jump on a show at War of Ages, and why not, you know?
You can't say no to that.
yeah, exactly. So we're pretty excited about that.
Now, I saw War of Ages a couple weeks ago at Cornerstone. Actually, it was kind of funny. Plea for Purging was on right before War of Ages, so I just saw both of those guys. And if you want an insane show, War of Ages has got everything. They are, wow, crazy.
And they bring in the crowd, too.
Oh, yeah.
Several occasions.
Oh, yeah. So tell me a little bit about what that show means to you, and how are you guys going to prepare for that?
Well, you know, honestly, and I guess that's this too. I think for us, I don't know how. I mean, what do you think, Zach?
Right now, our main, we kind of have our set down that we want to work with for a while. So right now, we're working on more of our stage presence, like the musicians and stuff, just synchronized stage stuff.
The musicianship,
yeah. And so I just for that, by now, we're just hoping to become a tighter and have a better stage presence for people to be able to watch us and enjoy it, really.
And something else too, Zach, is what's funny, we're going to have a totally different sounding set, because that's going to be about 2 weeks after we get back from Georgia, and who knows what our songs now are going to sound like. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be and stuff. So I think in preparation for that, we're going to have to work with the new stuff and just get ready for it and just have a good time, you know?
Okay. All right. Now let's talk a little bit about the entire reason that we're I guess the whole reason we're doing this interview and the whole reason that I got in touch with you guys in the first place. Let's talk about Lamb Jam. The whole reason that everybody that we're all here for this. How did you guys get in touch with Lamb Jam? How did you guys get booked for that? How long are you guys driving? What's your travel going to be like for that? Just talk about it in general, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, actually a buddy of ours, his band's playing tomorrow, too. I'll a quick plug for him. Their band's called As We Are, and they're playing tomorrow. But anyway, our buddy Dale, who's the lead singer for that band, he talked to me about this festival, and he said, hey, I know this guy is putting on this festival called Lamb Jam in Little Indiana, and hey, you might want to get in contact with him. So I got to send him an email. And literally within a couple of days got a reply back. And what's actually kind of funny about it is we got on the website. I didn't even realize we were specifically on the festival. Got on the website and hey, there we go, we're on the festival. So it just kind of happened like that. And you know, we feel so blessed to do it. It's our first time in that area as the older, and super excited, you know, to be a part of Lamb Jam. And I don't know, I really. God's got some great things planned for us.
We don't even really know anything about it. We just kind of got put on, so we're pretty stoked just to see just to meet new people and be able to hang out with people again.
Yeah, and that's a big key thing for us. Is we just love meeting new people. You know, and I think this is going to be a perfect opportunity for it.
Absolutely. How long is your guys' travel for Lamb Jam? And I guess how are you guys going to prepare for that event in general? You guys are working on your stage presence a lot. What can people expect from Beholder who are going to be catching your set?
Well, you asked how long were we driving. I think it's a max of 4 hours for us.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we'll be leaving here at 7 o'clock in the morning from with the guitar player's house, and just we'll get on over there. We made 200 mini flyers that we're gonna go walk around and be able to meet people and hand out and let them know how we're playing, what stage and all that stuff. Hopefully what people expect is exactly what they want to. Good stage show and a good message, man. That's really what we try to bring to it. And so I know stage wise, we throw around our guitars a lot.
Nice.
Max is crazy with a mic. So hopefully we'll bring exactly what people want.
Yeah, we want to bring a good show, but not only that, but we were told, we played Life Fest a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I think the big thing for us, or the big reaction that we got, which I feel very super, I think it's super cool, but we had, I'm not trying to eliminate anybody, but we had older people come up to us, and I mean, anybody, but I'm 4-year-olds, and I've had the other kids come up to us and say, hey, thank you for the worship experience, and I think that for me personally, I think for Zach too, and the rest of the guys, we just want to bring a good show, but also we want to bring worship to everybody that watches it. That's our main goal.